Good
We're
evening,
It is Thursday.
8:33, and I'm having a cup of coffee.
Good job.
Welcome to the
I'm
tagging season
jealous.
where coffee is acceptable at any hour of the day.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm just tidying up our logistics here. It's looking
Good.
very positive Katie, we are
It's
live on
trending. Awesome.
Instagram.
For
We
the first
did it.
time. Hi, everyone.
Yes, hello, Instagram. I mean, hi, everybody. Of course, we're also on YouTube, but we don't have anybody who subscribes to our YouTube channel yet. So if you aren't subscribed to our YouTube channel, here's our little
Like
plug.
and share.
We have
How do you even, what do you say?
we have a YouTube channel. Um,
Subscribe. I don't know. Sorry,
yeah, we
guys.
just we just started it, so it's not really much of anything yet. But go subscribe, and you can rewatch the videos
Like
easily.
this. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, I'm excited. All right. So, yes, we are on Instagram, which is great. Sorry, I know
Well,
that seems like not a big deal to you guys, but I've been trying to get that to connect for the last 3 weeks and I haven't been able to do it. So, big
yeah.
deal to me. Anyway, hi, Katie.
Hello, hello, hello.
I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you, but I
Like
just saw
2
you on
days.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of feels that way. So, yeah, hi, everybody. We're having kind of a casual tagging video, would you say, Katie? We're
I
doing
would
basically a Q&A. So ask us anything, and we're being brave. You can ask us anything. um, we have a few questions, so we're really just going to answer any and all random questions tonight. And we have a couple of questions we asked ahead of time on Facebook. So we have a few questions there. And then we're also going to answer a few questions that came in this week and some questions we got via email. So, anyway, are you ready to go for it, Katie?
Yes, I am.
All right. So, this topic is going to be very random. We're going to hop around a lot tonight. So, just buckle up.
Yeah,
That was supposed to be buckling your seatbelt.
that's okay. That's all right. I'm here with you.
Right.
We
Okay,
we
good.
can get through this.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first or do you have one ready to go?
I'm actually going to have to switch locations, so I'm gonna have you
Okay.
get started.
Okay. I'm going to start. One of the questions we got was give us some tips for tagging hard to tag items where the tags can fall off or there's not a good place to tag. So I have a few very random things. And one of them that comes up quite a bit is rain boots that don't have any loops on the back and no other way to attach a tag because you don't want to go through the rubber of the rain boot, right? So, what we would want to do in this case, and I'll demonstrate, is we're going to take our handy dandy packing tape, which I know I very often mix up packing tape and painter's tape. But because this is rubber, there's no paper, there's no stickers on it, nothing that can get damaged by packing tape. Excuse me, this is going to be loud, sorry. I'm going to use packing tape and I'm going to tape these boots together. Now, this is funny because these rain boots are clear. And so is the packing tape. So it's going to be hard to see. But packing tape around the boots here. And if you're able to do it without squishing it, you can also do packing tape around the sides. And then I'm going to take my ticket and I would probably do this one on the side. Again, I'm going to use packing tape to attach that, right? So, like I said, packing tape's not going to hurt the rain boots, but we don't want to make any holes or anything in it. So that one is tricky because this is our fall sale, or excuse me, big flub of the speech there. This is our spring sale coming up. And so we're going to have plenty of rain boots and some of them just don't have a good way to attach them. So we're doing the rain boots, packing tape together so that they're nice and secure. And then this one is really random. Okay.
What
I'm
is
not
that?
actually going to sell this at the sale.
Okay.
because this doesn't qualify for our sale, but I'm using it as a demonstration because some people have like pieces of art or some people have rugs or something like that. And so what I did was I took a zip tie and I went around the item. And because tape isn't going to stick to this particular item, so I can't use packing tape because it won't stick. So I'm going to use a zip tie around it, and then I'm going to take another zip tie and attach my tag. And really, main point that we want to get across is you might have to use some different methods, but do your best to make sure that those tickets are really stuck on there really well, right? Because we don't want your hard work to go to waste. And we work really hard as we can to try and match up missing tags with the items, which is why we talk a lot about having a really good description on your tags. But they do still sometimes fall off. So that's the gold in having a good description, right? Because we're far more likely to be able to find out where that missing tag belongs. But first step is try to secure the tickets really well. So I have another
One
item, but you go ahead, Katie.
Just one more thing on that item that you had. If you take a piece of packing tape and put just the slightest bit on top where you punch that hole punch to put on that tag,
Uh-huh.
it just will extra durable secure that on and you won't be able to lose it.
Oh, yes, good point. That's right. Yeah, anything because if you're using good sturdy cardstock, it can still tear. So this is my really random one. Okay, this one is not super hard to tag, but we will sometimes get some questions about this. And the reason I bring it up is because these handles don't really have a really good lip to stick on it. And so this is so awkward to show on a video. This one, I would put the ticket right here on the bottom. And I would put packing tape, not just right here, because you see how it's got all these right across? It's not going to stick if you just do one piece of packing tape that could easily come off.
Could
So
it go on the seat, Iona?
I'm going to go all the way around this whole middle section, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to do a loop all the way around it and then use that to attach the tape. So
Could
it's
you
really
put it on the red
What's
on
that?
the red seat? Could you put it on the red seat where the
Yeah, there's
Okay.
several places you could
Okay.
do it, right? Oh, here's another spot. Here's another spot for a good old zip tie. Right
Perfect.
here,
Yeah.
right? So you just kind of have to be creative. And there's probably 20 different ways to put a tag on that zebra. But again, the point is find a way that you can make it really secure. So, all right. That's what I got, Katie.
Awesome. I'm going to grab my, let's see what I've got here. One of the questions on there was how to attach a multiple items onto a hanger. Where did my hanger go? I'm sitting right next to it. So attaching multiple items onto a hanger. So I grabbed 3 blue shirts. I'm sorry, I'm getting my lighting here. Got to give me just a minute, but I have backup helping me. I had to switch rooms. So one of the tips is I like to put my favorite shirt on the front. So right now I have a Puma. I have this cute little bear, like a California bear, and then a Spider-Man. You pick your favorite, doesn't matter. But I really like this Puma one. So I'm going to put this one first on the outside. So we're going to hang up this shirt just like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to take the other 2. I'm going to put my least favorite in the middle. Sorry, Spidey, you're going in the middle. And then we're going to put the bear on the outside. So this way, when a mom is shopping, she gets to look at all 3 items. And I'm going to start pinning this. Well,
yep. So one is facing one way. I have an example of that too, Katie. So while you're pinning,
perfect.
I'm going to show you a baby one.
Yeah.
And okay, I did a good deed for those people watching us, and I put my hanger backwards so that on the video it shows in the correct way. So if your hanger makes a question, your hanger is facing the right way. So
Right.
that's how you know, and your tag is going to go on the front right of the item. So I have a 4-pack of onesies here,
So
and
perfect.
we, some people do like to put onesies in bags, but we always really want to encourage people not to put them in bags if you can
Mhm.
manage it, because they do sell much better on a hanger. Because we all know we want to flip through, we want to take a look at each one of these. But to Katie's point, on the front, this one is facing you, and when you turn it around, this one is facing you. So we've got them back to back essentially so that you can see two fronts when you turn it around, right? And then the hanger, the safety pins are going all the way through these shirts and around the hanger. So they can't possibly go anywhere. And one of the benefits of our safety pins that we provide on our supply list is that they are really sharp, and that is great because they don't leave holes in the garment. So they're very good quality. We get them from a dry cleaner, and so they are very good to your clothes, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, Katie, how'd the pinning go?
Really good. So, here's your Puma shirt here. I'm not selling it because we're awful. I have a bleach stain on this, you guys. So this was a great example, rough it
Yeah.
up kind of a shirt. So here's this one. And as a shopper, this is the first one they're gonna see because it's in the question mark. And then on the back side, the mom gets to see this really beautiful bear. And she's like, oh wow, I get both of those. And then she can open it up and see Spider-Man in there. But so this is an example. You guys, this saves time. One tag, 3 shirts, right? So you can bundle and say 3 for 5, 3 for 6, 7, whatever you want to do. This is a size 10 to 12. So we can go up a little bit more in those pricing because we know it's a lot harder to find
Mm-hmm.
those boys, and the cost just goes up in those sizes. So this is a perfect example of how to pin them. You're getting all 3 bundled together.
Mm-hmm.
Wire hangers are awesome because you can bundle so many. And like Nona said, we have size 1, 2, and 3 safety pins for sale online. Size 3, this is not a good example, but I'm putting it all in the bag. Size 3 is going to be great, about this big, for pinning jeans, right? So it's got that really nice sharp pin. Sorry, not good. Still working on lighting. Size
You're
3 is going to be great for pinning jeans and multiple jeans together onto a hanger, blankets, those bigger items. And then we've got the size 1, the tag onto the item, and 2 is just kind of multiples and all around a great
mm,
option. So
Yep. Yeah, I used a size 3 on these onesies. And give your hanger the shake test so they know what the shake test is. That one's always
absolutely. So when we shake this item, they're not falling off, right? So
Mhm.
all 3 of them have stayed together. And then that way, when it's at the sale, let's be honest, we're rough. We're going through. How many times have you been at the department store and you're just going through and something accidentally falls down? They didn't pass
all
the
the
shake
time.
test, right? And so you feel
All
guilty. You got to stop what you're doing and fix it. And so this just helps our workers. It helps things stay on their hangers. They won't be broken and all things. So
Yep.
go ahead and keep
Yeah.
talking. Bud.
Yeah, and if your stuff is ready and on the hanger, people are gonna see it if it falls down to the floor, and we go around and pick them up, but, if it falls down to the floor, it's not gonna be seen by quite as many mommies. So we wanna give your stuff a shake test, and that is especially important with wire hangers because the stuff just slips off of those really easy. And when you're pinning pants to a wire hanger, make sure you're pinning close enough to the top that when you shake it, one side doesn't fall and then the other side falls, and they just kind of end up in a heap.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so that's our multiples question. I'm dropping tape all over the place.
It's okay. After these lives, I end up having hangers and safety pins all over the place. I have to go remember to put it all away. So
Yep.
here's number 2's.
Yep.
Boy, oh
Here's
boy.
another random awkward item. So this is another, if you can find a place to get a zip tie, that is going to be a very secure option. So we're always going to try to choose zip ties if we can. Okay. All right, Katie, I'm going to go on to another question that we've been getting now
Yeah.
that people are getting registered, which is so exciting to see. Another one, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to briefly walk them through how to change their drop off time.
I
If
love that.
something
Okay.
comes up and you need to change it. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And let me get over there. Okay, so here is the email that you will get when you are registered. It says your registration is complete. If you scroll down to the bottom, here are your tickets, your past details, and then here's the details of your registration. And then right here, it says set up account to modify registration. So you're going to click on that and it's going to take you to this window. If you don't already have an account with Ticket Spice, then you're going to make one. It's just to register you. It's doesn't cost anything. It literally just gets you in so that you can edit your account. So if you do have one, maybe from the previous sale, you can log in or create an account. And then here is your Ticket Spice profile page, basically. So you're going to go over to tickets at the top, and then it will bring up right here, spring 24 consignor registration. So you're then going to click on view details. And right here, click edit. And then you can go down and you can change anything about it. Let's say you forgot to pick up your passes or you didn't get a half price pass and you want to come back in and get your half price pass. You can do that. You can modify your address, anything about your registration. You can change your pickup and your drop off times. And then down at the bottom, you just click save, and that's it. So if anybody has trouble with their registration, always feel free to just reach out to us. We are happy to change it for you if any of that is confusing. But we have tried to make it easier this sale so that you can do that kind of stuff yourself. So yeah, that's that.
Awesome.
And if I should mention too, if for any reason, maybe I should show this as well. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pull it back up. If for any reason you can't find your email, then you're going to go to our registration page, which I'm going to get here. And right at the top, you're going to click on resend confirmation. And you type in your email address, click resend, and they will resend that email to you. So just in case you can't find it. And also that's helpful for the people who registered right when we opened it. And then 2.5 months from now, they can't remember their drop off time. So that's that's exactly what would happen to me, by the way. But that's just an easy time to get your confirmation email again. So,
Yep.
okay.
Thanks, Nona. That's like the number one question asked
It
the
is.
month of
Yep.
the sale. Like, when did because let's be honest, we're all moms. We have busy lives and things going on. And what was a good time month prior? Maybe you got a new job, your child signed up for a sport, and things change. It absolutely happens. So,
It absolutely
yep,
does.
we're here to help.
Yep. No problem. And we really just wanted to give you guys the power to be able to do that yourselves to make it a little bit easier. So,
Yeah.
Okay. What other? Dania asked, she said she typed it out, but then deleted it. But she asked if there was going to be free ice cream at the sale. And I think she's watching today. So, Dania,
Good.
there's not going to be free ice cream, but I wish there was going to be free ice cream.
You're welcome to bring ice cream and we'll happily eat it.
Yeah, maybe I should have worked that angle.
Yeah. Hey, if you're on here, come say hi. Feel free to ask questions. We are live and happy to answer. Just give a like, and we're here, just ready to work. So
Yes,
I've got a tagging gun tonight, you guys, and
Ooh.
Nona, you know, of all people, I don't love tagging guns. They're scary to me. I'm always scared of making holes. So I'm here to damage a shirt tonight. I'm ready to show you the pros and cons to it. Not to be scared, but also if you're gonna use it, the placement of
Mhm.
where to put those tags. So this shirt is really cool. Once again, you guys, I'm not just damaging clothes, damage clothes. My kids are awful, and my sweet assistant brought over my light. If you can't see right here, there's a like nail polish stain. So we're gonna damage the shirt tonight. So I showed Nona. This is one of the safe places to put a tag.
Mhm.
I did this right before we started. These shirts don't have the physical hanging tag like anymore. They just print them. So a lot of these shirts have this extra band on them, and this is a safe place to put a tag. So it's going through this piece, but it is not coming through the back of the shirt, if you guys can see. So if you guys can tell, I'm going to try to hold it up close and use my light. It has created a hole in that fabric, you guys. So if I were to put that through this part of the shirt, and hey, let's just go for it. Poor shirt. What did it ever do? Um, it will. It's so sad when I see this, you guys.
It
There's
is.
probably at least one consigner that does this. I was guilty of it one sale. My mom was helping me, and I didn't instruct her. I turned around, and there was like 5 shirts she had gone through this spot right here.
Mhm.
When this happens, see if I pull on it at all, and I go to pull it out. Yep. So we now have a hole in our fabric. So it's hard to see, but it is there, and it gets larger the more you pull at it and when it goes through the wash.
It
So
grows, it grows.
yes, so
Yeah.
when we're using our tagging gun, we're gonna go through the double seams. We still wanna stick to the right-hand side of our fabric so that it's cohesive when shoppers are shopping, because it's all gonna be on this side. So we suggest the armpit of the right-hand side or towards the right-hand side of the neck. Even when you go through the neck, it can tend to fall into the back of the neck, and it's hard. As a shopper, I'm going quick. There's a lot to assess. So if I don't see that tag right away, I might pass over it. So we tend to lean more towards the safety pin side, but hey, we're here for it if you're
Yeah.
ready to use it.
Yeah. Safety pins are definitely the safest bet, but it also puts your ticket right there where people are going to see it first thing. Do have a shirt handy that's got the hanging tag. So if
Perfect.
you
So
can, if it's got a hanging tag, always just through the hanging tag.
yep.
But yeah, general rule of thumb is don't put your tagging gun through a single layer of fabric.
Thank
So
you.
through the seam where there's 2 or 3 or 4 layers of fabric is fine. And really where there's already been sewing done is a good rule of thumb, right? If there's thread there, there's already been a needle through it. And so you do that. But if you're able to, can you try to hold up the tagging gun needle next to
Yeah.
the safety pin? Because that is a good demonstration.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I think some of it is that the tagging gun needle is just bigger than it looks and what you would think it might be. But I love using tagging guns, but we do always want to talk about it and educate you guys whenever possible because you do have to be careful with them, but they can be such a big help.
Yeah. So if you
So
can
yeah,
tell,
look how much wider. That's perfect, Katie. I mean, that
yeah.
needle on the tagging gun is much bigger. So that's the difference. Whereas the safety pins we could use all day long and they don't leave a hole in your garments, which
You
is
could
amazing.
probably fit like 2 or 3 safety pins inside this. Like you can't even see, but look, it's inside of it right now and you can't even see
Oh,
it. So,
yeah.
it's amazing how much damage, and especially when you go all the way in. So, and I know they do sell finer tip needles, but, and I even heard someone talking about maybe even getting shorter tabs on these. That's a really smart idea
Yeah.
too. So
That
they're
is
not really long and hanging down, and
yeah.
then a less chance of them getting pulled off too.
Yeah, so
So
they're not weighing them down. Yeah.
this is one of the areas that's a great option to put your tag through. I'm sorry if this is really dark. So
No, it's
I've
good.
got it right in the corner
Perfect.
pocket of the right pit of the seam. So
Mhm.
this is a great option. Anywhere else, it's going to take your inspector a lot longer to go through your items too, just making sure that your placement of your tags are in the right area. like Nona said, double seam, look for that extra piece to go through if you're going to go through.
Little extra fabric. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Katie.
absolutely.
Yeah, we are happy to answer questions about that too, but it just takes a little practice is all, and
Oh, yep.
they can be so handy, but yeah, just a few extra steps.
Here's the tag, and you're just going to go right. That's magic when you can just go through that piece
Yes.
all day long. I use those. That's great.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, when there's a hanging tag, boy, it makes it so easy, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yep. All right. Well, we got through our Facebook questions.
Awesome.
And we got through the changing the drop off. I'm just checking to see what some of our other questions have been here. How's your tagging going, Katie? Are you making good progress?
No.
Your silence is very reassuring.
I'm here for those procrastinators that like to wait. And, Nona's my proactive, that we're a good teeter-totter, you guys. We're here for you. Just know that you can do both. But one of my favorite from the last sale was a gal that came to my house. Supply pickup is at my house. A gal came. I do not recommend this. Let's start to buy this. But she came to my house on the Saturday before the sale and picked up a box of 500 hangers. And I thought, golly, I pray for this girl that she can get this done in time. But she's a first-time consigner, and boy, this is going to be hard. I ended up inspecting her. That's very rare. Nona and I are running along the floor throughout setup, and I ended up inspecting her. I remembered her face, and I said, "Whoa, you have about 4 no thank yous out of the 500." She did a phenomenal job. So it's absolutely doable. So when you think to yourself, I have too much on my plate, can't get this done, it's absolutely doable. Just taking the time with your spouse, your girlfriend, your mom, maybe helping out, it's doable. So
yeah.
Take the time though to plan enough time to make it happen.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, Katie, but it always feels like I'm riding the struggle bus a little bit. Like once I get going, even here, like on the tagging videos, I'm like, oh, I'm prepared. I got all these items, and then I go to tag it, and I'm like, oh, wait, where's that one piece of equipment or whatever I need? And so you just dig in and you just start. Like that's really the best thing is like just start, do 1 or 2, and it's always going to be a little, it's not going to be what you picture in your head of like, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to rock out 200 items this weekend.
No.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
We all kind of just trudge through it and do the best we can. This is a good plug for your class, Katie. So opportunity.
Yes. So here coming up on March 5th, we have, let's make sure that I got that right, at 7 p.m. March 5th at 7 p.m. We will be at Round Table Pizza in Silverdale. We will have a new consignor packets, all for those who come, with some goodies in there and a $5 JBF bucks for our next upcoming sale. We will have, it's got some safety pins, hangers, cardstock for your first 90 items that gets you going. Come join us. Chastity, I'm there with you, girl. So
you're not alone,
Chastity. Yes, we have plenty of people who are signed up right now. We would love to have you there, and we're all in this together. We would love to show you tips and tricks and any questions that you have in person. Sometimes this doesn't cut it, just seeing this online and getting that encouragement. We are here for you. And we are so excited to see you in person on March 5th. So let us know if you can our invite online. And registration, Nona, when does it go up?
Yeah, early bird pricing is going on right now for registration. I can't talk tonight, Katie. Early bird pricing is in effect until February 29th. So that is a week from today. The early bird discount ends. So right now, registration is 25% off. And that's going to end next Thursday night at midnight. So if you haven't gotten fully registered, please do that. The The links are on the Facebook page and on our website. And if anybody struggles, reach out to us. We are happy to help. But yeah, we just want to let you know about that. So you got 1 week left, and you'll know you're registered because if you haven't picked your drop off time, you're not registered yet. So
Yes,
um,
yes, perfect. Good tip.
yeah,
Cassie, absolutely. You do not have to be a new consigner to come. Maybe you've
no,
been
yep,
consigning with us for a couple of years and you're thinking, I only have a half, maybe a 50% through sell rate. I'd love to learn how to crunch those numbers, how to get a better sell through rate. Those are absolutely questions that we're happy to help
yeah,
answer. Any tips out of the way. So we have
absolutely.
a veteran joining with us that has been with us for over 11 years,
That's
helping
amazing.
lead the class. And she is phenomenal knowledge. She's full of wisdom when it comes to JVF. So
Yeah.
we're excited for Vonnet to be joining us, and we have a couple other visitors. So please join us. No requirements. We'll see you
Yep.
there.
Yeah, it's called the new consigner class, but really it should just be the consigner class.
The
Or come
consigner
out
hangout.
and brush the rust off and tag a couple items. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it for us, Katie. Once again, just reach out to us, guys. We're here for you. We're going to walk with you every step of the way. So, any question, no questions too small, anything you need, we're here to help. And if we don't know, we will work through it together. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I hope everybody has a good week
Good
and
weekend to come. Yeah.
weekend. I guess that's true,
We're
right?
coming into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Katie, I got to tell you, I don't know why I'm choosing to tell you this on a live video, but I'm telling everybody, I guess. Next weekend, we're going to, oh, I can't even remember the name of the Washington town. We're heading out to the Cascade Mountains because they have like a winter hot balloon air festival. And I'm so excited. So we're going to leave on Friday and take the boys up there, and we're going to spend the night in this. It's a tiny little town, and now I need to look it up. I can't remember what the name of the town is.
Is it like
And
Eastern Washington or over here?
it's right on the east side of the Cascades.
Hmm.
I really should know this, but I had never heard of it before.
Like
So
Winthrop or
that's our
something?
adventure, our family adventure next week. So
How exciting.
I know.
I think it's our anniversary it's our
Is it
anniversary next
really?
weekend. So we'll be going away. So we'll share some of our adventures coming up,
Yeah.
and we can't wait to see what those
We'll
hot
post some
balloon air,
photos.
hot,
How many
hot air
years?
balloons look like.
Yeah.
Oh, just 12.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
12
awesome, though.
blissful years.
Yeah, that's sweet. Cool. Okay, well, there's our little personal info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right,
Have a
guys.
great weekend, everyone. Thanks for
We'll see
joining
you
us. You
later.
got